Welcome back to another video, guys. My name is Franco. You're watching the Franco Photo Vlogs. Today we're gonna do something a little different that you haven't really seen on this channel yet. We're gonna do a little modification to my 2021 Ford F-150 Lariat, I don't know. This thing's all decked out. It's got the 502A package. The only problem is this truck has also what's called the old man package. And by that I mean chrome. I hate chrome more than you'll ever know. But I really liked everything about the truck besides the chrome, which is a fairly easy fix. First and foremost, we're gonna swap out the grill. So I ordered a OEM grill from eBay. It's just a flat gray, I'll show it to you. And we're gonna start doing away with all this chrome. Now, the bumpers, the mirror caps, the side badges, the door handles, that's all gonna get wrapped. It's actually going to a company called Supreme Wraps, and they're gonna be wrapping all that chrome and essentially just deleting it. So we're doing a chrome delete kit. I'm doing a couple things to get this thing ready for that. I just noticed actually while I was filming this that I have chrome side steps, so I gotta figure out how to get those off. Yeah, so right now we're gonna show you guys how to do the bumper. Our first step, we're gonna take off these two little 7mm bolts with a 7mm socket. That's gonna hold the edge of the valance for the front end. Make sure you do both sides. All right, so at this point, all we have to do is kind of just pry back on this plastic valance. It's actually held in by some plastic screws. So that was pretty easy. Comes off pretty easy. Just apply a little bit of pressure.
Daddy, did you not?
So now what we need to do is pop off, I think there's 13 of these plastic fasteners, which I'm going to use for one of those little pop-up wrenchy thingies. Pull off this cowl, it's going to expose all of the nuts that will get this grill essentially to come off. Now we can just pull this thing off here and kind of slide under. Set that to the side. Now we just gotta remove these 4 10mm bolts. We'll back those out quickly. Now we gotta take off these two clips. These are power and I believe water to the grill and to the camera. So these two gotta come off. I believe water too. So you have to pull these up too. They're held together by like a zip tie, essentially. And they go right into those holes right over there. 1 and 2. So I took that pry tool again, just kind of wedged it in there and popped it up. And then I took off the windshield washer hose here. So those 3 connectors are all out of the way. There's one more quick piece of information here. This connector looks like it connects at the white part. It actually connects at the tan part. So when you're taking this off, get your finger down right to that clip right there, push down and pull right up on it, and the whole piece comes off as one. Do not try to disconnect the white piece from the gray. Alright, lastly we gotta get rid of 2 more bolts at the bottom. Okay, I'll show you those. Those are right here. 1 and 2. And you're gonna have to use an 8mm socket with an extension to get those out. Then the grill should be free and ready to be pulled out. So the best way to remove this grill now, once all the bolts are out, is to basically grab from the top and from the bottom and pull towards you with even pressure, kind of at the corner where the headlight meets the grill. And that should just pop out. Now there's gonna be a rubber seal, essentially like a gasket of some sort. Just be mindful of that, because it's gonna probably catch on there, which isn't the end of the world, but just be mindful of it. Just like that, our grill's off. Now, we're gonna have to deal with the annoyance of taking off the front camera, and I believe that's it. So let's take a look at that. So here goes the grill. Here goes the back side. All right, now from the two grills, you see the difference, right? This is the factory grill that came off the car. This is also a factory grill, but this came off a different truck. So we're gonna have to take off this piece here, transfer it to there, so it'll mount properly. Yeah, we're gonna have to do all that. We're gonna have to do these two here, pop out these here, so this valance essentially comes out. Doesn't look too difficult. Let's give it a shot. So we're gonna start to undo these screws here. They should pull off this whole assembly. We'll find out in a second. I started taking these off and then I realized I don't think I needed to. So we're gonna wait on that and see if we can do that. I'm gonna pop these out, which come out pretty simply. Just use this pry tool, it comes right up and right out. Pry tool, right up, right out. Pry tool, right up, right out. Alright, so there was one more 8mm bolt down there, and now it's looking like this thing is ready to separate. However, you see these clips here? This is still technically on, this is still technically on. It's actually not allowing this to free apart. So you're gonna push this down essentially to get it loose. This one's still locked in, so we'll do that and pull it apart. Point, it looks like it's just a matter of disconnecting these, which again, use the pry tool, they'll come right off. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pull this motor off, which should only be what, 3 torques, and I already have an emblem on the new grill, so we should be pretty easy at this point. All right, so for this I'm going to use a T25 Torx bit, which is a little star bit with an extension. We're going to go ahead and get this off essentially. So it's 1, 2, 3, and that should pop everything out. So in order to get to this last screw here, I had to kind of unplug this connector, which was the same connector from the up side of the grill. And then I believe your camera power. So we'll take that one off. We should be good now. Alright, so here's the difficult part. The emblem is only attached by these 3 pieces right here. And it uses these, I forget what kind of nuts these are, but they basically, I don't know, I don't like them, but here's the problem here. This has to come off, and I figured the best way to do it was pull the whole emblem off. And this now should come off somehow, some way. It's pretty easy to get back together. Just make sure that you, when you pull this assembly off, you're mindful of the camera, because the camera's not screwed in any way. It's literally just held in with these 3 screws on this whole bracket. Be mindful of the camera. Now that the process is essentially complete, we're just going to reverse all our steps, and we should run into no issues. So this was, to me, going to be the hardest part, and I feel like it's done at this point. So I'll show you guys a quick little time lapse of me putting this all back together. I'm pretty sure we have everything connected that we had originally taken off. It looks pretty good on all ends. We got these 4 in. We got the top pieces in. We got that one in there. That's all connected. We have the connectors up there, so easy to get to those. The only thing, yep, that actually looks good. So now I think we're ready to fit this grill back in here and see what it finally looks like. There we have it. Super simple. Not terribly difficult. I don't know if I love the flat black, but it's not bad. It's better than the chrome. I hated that chrome front end. Alright guys, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. This was kind of a learning process for me, as it was, I'm sure, for you guys, but it is pretty straightforward. Best advice I can give you is just take your time, okay? If something's not coming apart, then that means there's got to be something holding it back. Don't just pull on it, because that's how you break things. That's how I've broken clips in the past, and that's what I've learned with many years of tinkering on cars. So have fun, enjoy the process. It's really not that bad. It's pretty simple. Just take your time, make sure you have the right tools, and that's it. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Listen, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, okay, at Franco Photo Vlogs. And please like and subscribe, comment down below, let me know what you like, what you don't like, and what you want to see more of. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks again for watching. Peace!